Sweens, congratulations, a heroic performance from your side and into the next round.
Yeah, that's what we asked for. That's what we thought we might need to get through the tie. And let's face it, the lads were to a man, they were absolutely fantastic. We're not stupid enough to understand that we rode our luck at times, but I think if you come to a place like this and you're under the pressure that they put you under, you're going to have spells in the game where you do ride your luck. We probably rode it a little bit too much for our liking, but I thought on the other end of it we carved out some chances when we did get the ball down and playing, and probably could have added to our tally as well.
I just want to start with the goal. We know what David Ferguson's like with that left foot and across into the box, and composed Mark Cullen, who's really in some great form.
Yeah, it's something that we said throughout the squad. We need entries into the box, we need more touches into the box, we need more bodies into the box, and the weight of them bodies and touches and entries and stuff like that should equal goals. Doesn't always, but it should equal goals. So fantastic that the ball comes in, fantastic that Culls in the right area, and Culls does what Culls has been doing for the last 2 months, 3 months. He's been a major plus for us, and long may that continue.
I just want to talk about the defensive performance as well. A cold wet night in Wycombe with Akinfenwa and Vokes up front and everything thrown at us. I know they've hit the post 3 times, we've got the rub of the green a little bit, but some unbelievable last man defending, especially Liddell, Byrne, Francis Angol, who were really top draw tonight.
Yeah, I've got to go through, well, you could go through the full team. It's not easy. It's not easy in 95 minutes of the ball getting loaded into your box. Some really strong, powerful players. I've said all along they are the best at what they do, and it's very, very difficult to play against. And I thought for the best part of the game we stood up to that. I asked for that. I said in the press beforehand that you've got to go toe to toe. You've got to match them. It's 1v1s. It's you versus me. And I thought throughout the team they had that attitude. And if you do that, sometimes you get a little bit lady luck on your side, and we had that as well.
You mentioned it, but it wasn't just a case of us just sitting in once we took that lead. We had our own chances to double. Ferguson, that end Molyneux were attacking well. We could have really gone 2-3-0 up at some point.
Yeah, probably 2-0 up. I think looking back, Fergie's chance, you'd back him to put that in the back of the net, but it doesn't always go in. It's very, very difficult to go and attack and get up the pitch when the ball's in the air and you're playing on second balls in around your 18-yard box. You've got to smooth the game out, if you like. You've got to link it 2 or 3 passes before you're able to get up the pitch. And at times I thought we did that really, really well. Led by the 2 lads up front who secured the ball and fought off strong defenders and linked the play for us. Would have liked it a lot more if I'm honest, but I'm not criticising the lads on that, because I asked for certain things within the game and they give me that and extra.
I just want to mention the late substitutes as well, with Smith and Crawford coming on in it. They didn't seem like substitutes just to run down the time, because they really came on, it really got stuck in, and won us some vital free kicks as well.
Yeah, it was going to come in even more so towards the end of the game. I just felt we needed a little bit of fresh legs. Both good players as well that could put the foot on the ball and take the sting out of it, but just fresh legs in and around Fed, in front of the back 5 lads at times. And I thought, I say it regular, if you're on the bench you've got to be there and ready to be used. I say to the lads that if there's an opportunity to get them on and it's the right opportunity, they will be coming on, there'll be no stalling. But it was late in the game and they had a vital role to play, and they impacted the game positively for us, so that's all I can ask. After
last Friday night it must have felt like the world was against us with that last minute goal, and then to come to a high up League One side in the FA Cup on a cold Tuesday night and bring out that performance, it must mean even more after last Friday.
Yeah, I'm immensely proud of the lads. That was a kick in the teeth. That was a kick in the teeth Friday. I'll not lie. Saturday was a tough day. You're running through certain things in your head, what you could have done differently, what players could have done differently. But that's football. I've mentioned to the group resilience and character and mentality and stuff like that. Well, you couldn't really show it because there wasn't enough time with that game, but they showed it in the next performance, so long may that continue again. We're going to need that more often on the road. The away record is there for everyone to see, but performances like that and the attitude to defend and the attitude to put your body on the line, that will stack it in our favour to get more results on the road.
How much momentum and confidence is that going to give us going into the Saturday's game against High Flyers Forest Green?
I hope a lot, because we're going to need it. Forest Green are a really good side. This run doesn't get any easier with Forest Green, the Swindons, the Port Vales and Lincoln's coming up, Chef Wed. It's not an easy tie, but this is what we worked so hard for last season. These are the types of games, so it's no good going into these games now and fearing them or dreading them. We should enjoy them, because with all due respect, the teams like Wealdstone and Weymouth and stuff like that, we had to go to them places to earn the right to play against top teams like today, and that's what we're going to do.
You talk about the tough run continuing. Next round, Lincoln City away, whets the appetite a little bit, I suppose, and another tough game, but another real good opportunity for us to go and show how quality of side that we've got.
Yeah, I said to the players, people often say these games are a free hit and stuff like that. They're only a free hit after the result, really. You've got to put everything onto the pitch, and then if it doesn't quite go your way, then people might say, well, your priorities lie elsewhere. But during that 95 minutes, this is the be all and end all, hence why the team was picked as it was, hence why the subs come on, and hence why all the players in there and all the staff are delighted that we got through. But yeah, there is a tough run coming up, but like I say, we'll go and enjoy it.
In yesterday's training session, I noticed you said to the players, I know you gathered them round and said, does anyone not want to have a tough 90 minutes, back to the walls, bodies on the line, put your hand up now? Obviously no one put their hand up, which I'm guessing you expected, but they've given that to you tonight.
Yeah, I didn't expect anyone to put their hand up, but it just puts in the players' mind that that's on them. I've given them that opportunity. If this game isn't for them, so your ball playing players, you like your Dailies and your Molyneux and your Cullens and stuff like that, there's players on there that will relish that chance. They all didn't put their hand up. They wanted to play in that game, and that's what they performed. They parked what they wanted to do in terms of their ability and their style of play, and they put everything on for the team, and that's all you can ask. So once the players get a group together like that and they have that mentality, that's what we need to move forward.
Just finally, in the dugout with you tonight was Ian McGuckin, who obviously was here 2 years ago and stepped up. Clint Hill, not here tonight. Dimmy, obviously, with got other commitments, so unfortunately couldn't be here. But Clint Hill, obviously, just confirming it is in negotiations with the club. Just regarding his future, probably didn't feel like it was right for him to be here tonight. But good friend of yours, Gucky, here to support as always.
Yeah, absolutely delighted for Gucky to come up. He's obviously got his hands full with the youth programme, but fair play to the college, the Hartlepool FE. They text straight away when I was asked to do the job and said anywhere they can help, they will help. So I thank them for allowing Ian to come up, and they've covered the sessions that he's going to miss. But in terms of Clint, Clint's been absolutely brilliant. Brilliant since he come into the football club. Brilliant when things changed on its head pretty quickly after him coming in. He's been nothing but a help. He's been nothing but professional. But in football, sometimes you've got to do what's best for yourself, what's best for your family, and things like that. So he's in negotiations with the club. Whatever happens, I wish him well. And I thank him also for everything he's done in my interim period, because he was a massive help.
Swains, thank you and congratulations.
Cheers.